Tyler Doherty of Visit Casper. This was your big morning.
Yeah.
You had a sports panel here, but some trends that you went over with the audience here, all part of Tourism Week.
Yeah.
What are some takeaways of the numbers of what we're seeing here?
Yeah, so I think tourism in Wyoming and then in Natrona County in general, they're increasing, which is exciting to see. So we had 746,000 visitors to Casper, and we want to make sure that we share that message. I think a lot of people assume that we don't get visitors here, but that's a pretty substantial number, and people who spend a lot of money within our community and help generate almost 17 million in state and local taxes for our economy, and then saves the average Natrona County household about $510. So that's substantial when you start to think about it and break it down for each household. And then just the number of events that we're bringing, we're excited about. We're excited to be able to promote them. We've had events that have a representation from 30 plus different states. We'll have 50 different countries recognized this year for IRU. So it's to put a dollar amount behind that value for a marketing campaign, you wouldn't be able to afford it. So for us to get these events in, it's just so important for us on a global perspective.
And the good news is they seem to be spending more here.
Correct. Yeah, and that's a great thing. And it is affordable here, so I think they're more comfortable when they come here that, oh, okay, we can spend a couple extra bucks on another meal or what have you. And hotel prices are reasonable. Tournaments, if they're coming, or ticket sales or ticket prices are reasonable. And now we need to educate people on how easy it is to get here. Again, we've got a great regional airport. We've got the infrastructure if you want to drive. It's really a great location to come and visit.
You know, there were some jitters over the economy, but I think we're kind of succeeding despite what's going on with the economy.
We are, and I still think that's a concern. And I think, at the federal level, which is out of our control, they need to get the debt ceiling thing figured out. So we're aware of that, and I think it's just the general overall fear maybe of families. But with that said, even if they don't do the big trips, I still think they're going to do the drive trips and maybe a shorter trip, like a stay vacation within state for Wyoming locals. I still think the Denver market in Salt Lake is drivable or even flyable, since we have the regional airport, to Casper, and it's affordable. So instead of doing your longer trips and bigger trips where you're going to spend more money, you might be more budget conscious, and Casper's a great opportunity for that.
And you were saying that we're getting some bang for our buck in terms of advertising and marketing out there.
Yeah, PR, and that honestly was a big eye-opener to me, so I knew it was very impactful, but Tia with Lightning Bug Public Relations. So again, for those publications to pick us up, tell our story, and it's genuine. If we were to place an ad in some of those publications, again, dollar for dollar, we would not be able to afford it. So to have $38 million in ad value in the last 5 years is just crazy to me when you think about what our budget is, where we're located, the size of our community. It's very impressive.
Well, you said you have the outdoor writers that were here?
Yeah.
Did they like the place?
They loved it, and that's great exposure for us to have, because they're working with different publications, and you had 10 different states represented, and again, just great economic impact to our community.
Always great stuff to do here, and it just sounds like there's some exciting stuff ahead.
It's a great time to be someone who lives in
Casper, Wyoming.
That's right.
Darn it.
That's right.
You got it. Well, thanks for talking with us. Appreciate it, and keep up the great work.
Thank you so much.
All right.